Hello everyone, my name is Mary Drumond. Let's cut to the chase. Is your company more of a time well saved company or time well spent? Are you focusing more on the service or the experience? Feeling overwhelmed? Yeah, I would too, but you're in luck. On this episode with Joe Pine, we sat down and discussed what it really means to be a time well spent company versus a time well saved, and what role digitization plays in these two strategies. And we asked the $1 million question: what does customer experience truly mean? Nice? Easy? Convenient? Stay tuned and find out.
What's your response for CX professionals who believe that by digitizing everything, they're improving?
Well, a couple of things. One is to understand that when most people use the term customer experience, they don't mean what I'm talking about. When most people use the term CX or customer experience, they're talking about, let's make things nice and easy and convenient. And those are all well and good, but those are a time well saved strategy. Those are service characteristics. They're not true distinctive experience characteristics. If you want to stage a distinctive experience, then while nice is nice, rarely does it rise to the level of memorability, where you want to create that memory within people so that they take away and view it as time well spent and talk about it. And then we routinize things that get in the way of being personal. And a true distinctive experience, you have to be personal. You have to reach inside of people and create that inherently personal experience within them. And then, of course, convenience is the antithesis of what I'm talking about. That's time well saved. Instead, you want people to value the time that they spend with you, as we talked about, and that is time well spent, and ideally charging a fee for that. So don't think in terms of CX and customer experience, nice, easy, convenient. Think in terms of providing a true distinctive experience. And then when it comes time to digitization, all the digital transformation, I am a big proponent of digitization. My first book on mass customization, which is the basis of my work on customering, is that anything you can digitize, you can customize. Once it enters the realms of zeros and ones, you can instantaneously change a 0 to a 1 and vice versa. So you do want to digitize things that you can. You do want to be able to customize them, which is a key principle of customering, is that you give each customer exactly what they want. And I also wrote a book called Infinite Possibility on how to use digital technology to create experiences that fuse the real and the virtual, with virtual reality and augmented reality and so forth. But when most people now are talking about digital transformation in a CX context, they are really trying to make it more easy and more convenient. Exactly. It really is a route to time well saved. Instead, when you're going through that transformation, transform into a time well spent company.
So basically, you have to have a very clear vision of which parts of your company you need to have an experience that it's related to time well saved, and which touch points with your customers you need to have a time well spent experience. So what you're saying is like customer experience is not only nice, easy, and convenient, and it really depends on how you feel and what you need, right?
Yeah, it's a very interesting insight, because experiences are built on top of services, which are built on top of goods, which are built on top of commodities. So to provide a great experience, you need great service, and that often means that you want to save your customers time over here so that they can spend their time over there.
Quick question for you on that. Looking at time well spent versus time well saved, is it possible to create, or how do you create a distinctive experience on both sides of those?
Well, if you're really after time well saved, then it's really about the service, not the experience. Now, it may be possible to provide something so distinctively that even though it's a short amount of time, not zero time, but a short amount of time, then you can, in fact, have it rise to the level of an experience. In some cases, that's novelty. If you look at Uber is, in fact, a time well saved strategy that they're looking to get you from point A to point B efficiently. And when you get there, you have no transaction. You basically get out and walk away. So you have to go through all the rigmarole there and save that time, particularly at your destination when you can touch and feel, taste what you want to do. But in fact, the first time you do an Uber, it's an amazing experience, right? You can just get on your phone and you can, call, it's like you have a magic wand in your phone. You summon a car to you But then, so the first 2, 3, 4 times it may be an experience, but then you get used to it. So the novelty factor wears off, and then it becomes more pure time well saved. So there are things you can do when you're saving people's time in order to be able to create sort of a distinctive experience, but you got to be very pointed about it. And if they're looking for you from time well saved, you can't let that get in the way.